Hey, Yoshiki. Let's go. Yeah, alright everybody, welcome to the Indie Showcase with the Birdman. I am said Birdman. This here is Spirit Hunter Dead Mark 2. Now, as the 2 might be a giveaway, yes, this is indeed a sequel. Wow! The first game of the series is Dead Mark 1, and then there's a little bit of an in-between game that's not necessarily, I guess, completely linked to both of these games, but it does indeed share, like, the same universe. There is, mentions of characters, and that would be Spirit Hunter NG, which kind of falls between this and the first one. However, you don't necessarily have to play NG to really get into it. Some of the art that you see in these games is just completely horrific. Like, if you're into body horror, for instance, like, this series of games will not disappoint you. Like, there is some seriously messed up things in them, and that's what honestly makes them very, very cool to play, because it's just how uncomfortable it makes you feel without necessarily having to rely on jump scaring you left and right. Although there's a couple of instances where that does indeed happen, but still, it's mainly just the overall environment and mood that it sets just with the fantastic art style. So, without further ado, let's take a little gander at this one.
東京都 H 市にある名門近衛原学園。そこで奇妙な噂が流れていた。死人が死を宣告する。発端は数週間前に起こった生徒の失踪だった。失踪の前日、学園の掲示板に奇妙な手紙が貼られていたという。そこにはこうあった。リボンへ、今夜花子がお前を殺す。私は見ている。学園に紛れ、親愛なる死人。しかしそんな手紙は警察の調べでは見つからず、生徒の行方も未だに分かっていない。以来、不穏な噂が広がり始める。花子は学校のトイレに出る幽霊に違いない。失踪した生徒はきっと花子に殺されている。死人は学校にいる誰かかもしれない。そんな折、またも死の宣告が学園に届く。死を告げる死人の影。それは学園をさらなる不安に覆っていった。そうして夏も過ぎ去った頃、ある男が学園へとやってきた。果たして死人とは怪異なのか、それとも。一章、死人紛れ。
I enter Konoehara Academy through the main gate. Then I head to the appointed building on the outskirts of the school grounds. Once inside, I quickly consult the guide map at the entrance. The faculty room seems to be this way. There's some teachers left in the office. I ask one of them to call the headmaster, Konoe.
Yada yada.
Yada yada to you too, buddy. My, so you really came. Welcome to Konoehara Academy. I am Seizo Kone, headmaster of this school. Yeah, my name is Kazuo Yoshiki. Ah, yes, that's right. Terribly sorry. I heard about you from one of our teachers, Damon. He mentioned your name when I discussed the departed with him. You're apparently quite versed in matters of the occult. Are you an exorcist, perchance? No, not at all. I just happen to stumble onto strange happenings a lot more than the average person. That's it. But Damon's a trustworthy man whose opinion I respect. If he vouches for you, then I shall do my best to trust you. Besides, I have no time to find an alternative, especially considering what we found a new notice this afternoon. He pulls out a piece of paper. I take it from him. This is the departed's notice. There's red fingerprints on it. Could it be blood? Oh, that! Oh, I've heard that's mold, not a bloodstain. I'm not familiar with mold of that hue, however. Mold, huh? I opened the letter and skimmed through it. Dear pianist, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. Alright, time for some exploration. Let's investigate the first floor of the new building. We usually lock the classrooms, but I've requested they remain unlocked just for tonight. Inspect the rooms as you need. I'll leave the expert work to you. It's really pushing this expert thing. Denying it is getting annoying, and seeing that it's not having any effect, I decide to simply ignore it now. Yeah, shall we begin the investigation? Let's start with the first year classrooms. Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll figure it out, Doug. We'll figure it out. No, get out of here, tutorial. We've already read enough. Time for some investigation. Get over here to 1C. Now, I will warn you, I'm playing this with a gamepad. I'm playing the PC version, but man, let me just tell you. Luckily, you can remap your keyboard, which maybe I should have done that, but I'm lazy. But the default keyboard layout, oh, dog. They make you run with escape. Running, there we go. That makes a bit more sense. You know, run would be. Not run with, like, I don't know, what would be the... Like a tattoo? What are you like? Mike Tyson enthusiast or what? Who are you? Oh, hello, don't worry, I'm not breaking in. Your headmaster's right here behind me. Ah. It looks like she's less tense now. I guess I managed to reassure her. She has a mark on her left cheek. A mysterious mark that looks like a pattern. Is it natural? You think that's natural? You're not much of a good detective, you think it's natural. Can you stop staring at me like that? Oh, so sorry about that. Aren't you from the student council? Yes, my name is Himeko Dorio. School grounds are closed. What are you doing here? Dorio falls silent after the headmaster confronts her. It seems like she's got a reason, but she is hesitant to talk. Alright, let's see if I can do a little chatting here. Actually... I'm looking for Izumi. I can't find him anywhere. Who's Izumi? Oh, Shihiko Izumi from the student council. Oh, that guy. Okay. Yeah, that cleared it up for me. Izumi left the student council room and didn't return even after school closed, so the vice president is searching for him now. We looked around the new building and the special building, but can't find him anywhere. Did you mention this to the teachers? No, I thought we'd find him quickly, and now the school's closed, it's been harder to tell them. Do you have any clues? Like the last thing he said to you or anything like that? Dorio steals a glance at me, seemingly hesitant to answer the question. You may not believe it. He looked pale before he left, and then he said, "The departed is calling me." You should just go home, Dorio. We'll look for Izumi. Understood. I'll get going then. Should I chat with this guy to see what he's going to say? Dorio said she already looked around the entirety of the new building. She's a stand-up student. I doubt she thought to search the area where boys would be forbidden to enter. Oh, how convenient. You mean like in front of a female's restroom? All of a sudden the light goes out. As if somebody's trying to prevent us from entering this place. No way, is there something lurking here? Why is something in red? Oh goodness, did it go out again? The headmaster responds nonchalantly. What do you know, dog? Oh, the electricity's been acting up lately. It's not the first time this has happened. I've tried to get it fixed, but it's not easy to book an appointment with a repairman these days. Anyway, you needed to trouble yourself. There's nothing mystical about it. We're not being haunted or whatever you call it in your line of work. Still though, it's hard to see in the dark. Yeah, hold on a sec. First person investigation. A red mark is lying on the floor. Have you noticed the writing on the wall? Bet this is what they used to write it. Yeah, I noticed it, dog. Can't believe they left the evidence after scribbling on the wall. Oh, they're going to damage the school's reputation. Mr. Konoe, mind if I keep this marker? You want to keep it? Yeah, it may be related to our investigation. There's nothing but a rule of thumb, but usually when items are found in a spirit's hideout, they're tied to that spirit. Even a seemingly ordinary marker like this can be a clue. Fine, do what you want. Investigating spirits sure is troublesome work, eh? You even have to pick up things like this. Well, at least it's a marker and not something else that you normally find around the toilet bowl. Now, what do we have here? Call so-and-so for a good time? Upon close inspection, I noticed that there are traces of something scribbled on the wall. I should be able to make out some of it. Disgusting, annoying, just die already. No, that's a lot different than the, call so-and-so for a good time. Well, I can't read the name, someone's obviously being mad-mouthed pretty harshly. What? Just then the toilet suddenly flushes. Say, has the toilet here been acting weird too? No, I've not heard of any such reports. You probably just accidentally touched the lever. I accidentally touched the lever. I think I would know if I was anywhere near the freaking lever, dog. Oh, the pianist. I enter the music room and scan the place. However, no one's here. See? Nobody's here. Oh, yeah. We both heard that piano. Our imagination going crazy. You really are just imagining things. There's no possible way you heard the piano. Remind me never to put you in the stand for any sort of court case. We finally reached a logical conclusion. His triumphant voice echoes off the walls of the empty room. Is there really no one here? Better check the place out just to be sure. Portraits of the famous musicians on the wall, some smiling, some frowning. Their eyes won't move no matter how long you stare at them.
Yoshi.
There's a black grand piano. Did this thing really make a sound just now? Sorry, dog. I'm, being experimental, what can I say? Don't startle me like that, Yoshiki. I thought my heart was going to stop. Oh, my word. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yoshi.
There's a poster on the floor. It must have come unglued from the nearby bulletin board. Curious, I pick it up. Alright, notice a change of lead. We'd like to inform you that the pianist for the recital of our school song at the upcoming ceremony has been changed. It used to be Hanako, and now it's Izumi, the kid that's missing. And it used to be Hanako of the toilet. This isn't good. If the departed's notice is real, then Izumi may be the target. Slow down, Yoshiki. You have some rationale for that claim, correct? Let's see. It's written in notice. They'll kill the pianist. And Izumi is a pianist. That's just a coincidence. The departed doesn't exist. Izumi, a pianist, has been worried about the departed. And now he's disappeared the same day that the notice arrived. Do you really think this is all coincidence? The headmaster abruptly starts coughing. His face is drenched in sweat. He's so pale he looks like he could collapse at any moment. Are you alright? Far from it. I can barely breathe. And my heart is racing. Forget brandy. I just want to drink some water and calm down. Sorry, but can you let me rest in the infirmary for a spell? Infirmary's in a special building. Guess we better go there. The infirmary looks the same as one you'd find at any school. It's a great place to get a drink of water and lie down for a break. Let's talk to the headmaster in a bit. I want to record my progress first. Spirit automatic recover, conversing with others, and a save room too. How about that? I wonder where Uzumi is. Based on Dorio's statement, I doubt he's in the special building or the new building. Is there anywhere else? Let's see, the old building, I suppose. That place is basically abandoned, though. Nobody'd have a reason to sneak in there at night. Is it locked? At night, yes. During the day, it's open because it's been repurposed as a store. Though, if it were my choice to make, I'd rather keep it locked during daytime as well, given recent events. Oops. He pauses, looking at me like he accidentally let something slip. What happened in the old building? No comment. It doesn't have anything to do with this. Can you just please pay that no mind? It's a sensitive topic. By the way, do you have any weapons? Weapons? If we're dealing with spirits here, you must have some kind of talisman or holy water, right? Exorcists do usually carry those sort of things. But I'm not an exorcist, so I don't have. What an unreliable man. Fine, I'll give you this. Small knife from the sheet. Antique silver knife, hey. My grandfather founded a school, and this knife is part of his collection. I heard it's supposed to be a talisman. Who knows, maybe it'll work against spirits. You're pretty well prepared for someone who doesn't believe in the supernatural. That's just my personality, I don't believe, but there's no harm in being prepared just in case. Please, take it with you. Alright. Now let's see if we get involved with any sort of, spooky shenanigans here. In the corridor, there's a path that leads outside. The back path leads to the sports field and the clock tower. And the front path connects to the courtyard. Someone is standing at the end of the corridor. Oh, fuck. Shit. My head is killing me. Standing there is a male student. He holds his head in pain while spitting curses. Are you Uzumi? Huh? He responds and turns to us. Then he nods. Are you alright? Shall we take you to the infirmary? Just leave me alone. He groans painfully before sinking into silence. Looks like he finds it hard to even speak. But I can't leave him alone. What should I do? Maybe if he knows Dorio's looking for him. The Student Council President Dorio is looking for you. She's really worried. Apparently you told Dorio the Departed is calling you? Well, that made him perk up. Did you just say the Departed? Yeah, I know about them. He let out a disturbing laugh, his squeaky voice not sounding remotely normal. You see, the Departed's hiding out in our school to find the one. They disguise themselves as a human, and you can't even tell they're not human. Enough with the jokes. There's nothing but ridiculous rumors. It's true. You know why I think so? Because I know who the Departed is. What? Who the hell is it? Oh, but it's too late now. I messed up. The Departed hates us. I keep hearing the voice saying, die, 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 in my head. Oh, look, get a grip, Izumi. Why do I have to suffer like this? Izumi's deeply perturbed. Our voices aren't getting through to him. Look, please calm down. We need your cooperation so we can help you. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the hell up. I got no time left. I don't want to die. I'm gonna go to the music room and kill that Hanako bitch myself. Izumi turns and runs back towards the old building. Izumi! By the music room. Does he mean the music room in the old building? Hold on, there's a music room there? Mm-hmm. It's not used anymore, though. I glance out the general area where Zumi was standing and something catches my eye. It looks like a knuckle duster. I didn't see this in his hand earlier, though. Did it fall out of his pocket? Maybe he brought it for self-defense since he's frightened by the deported. Why don't you keep it, Yoshiki? Yeah, sure, just in case. The door to the old building is unlocked. Why is this door open? It shouldn't have been locked in the evening. Who cares about that right now, right? Let's go inside. Oof. Man, this place is spooky as hell. While the structure is quite similar to the new building, it gives us an entirely different vibe. The wall is ridden with mold and dust. Cobwebs are strung up in here and there. Forget about clean, this place isn't even ventilated. God, this place is so muggy. Let's leave the door open after you, Yoshiki. Oh, that's weird. Why wouldn't it open? It can't be. Oh, we ain't coming back, boys. Alright. Old music room. I hear a voice coming from inside when I walk towards the door. Zumi, you brought this on yourself. Hey, Yoshiki. Let's go. So much for the pianist, huh? Immediately upon opening the door, we're greeted by a grisly sight. Filthy water shooting from a rubber hose has severed Izumi's left hand. The rubber hose is undulating the air, as if gravity holds no power over it. The filthy water issuing forth from the hose is lashing out with menace like a whip crackling through the air. So the water cut his hand off? Yo. There's no way a normal hose could contain a jet of water strong enough to dismember someone. It just doesn't make any sense. Yet that's precisely what my eyes are telling me is happening. I don't have time to debate the possibility of the scene. Just gotta accept it. Just accept that this impossible phenomenon is real and caused by a haunting. Both the water and the hose begin to coil up, growing taut with tension. Are they waiting to hit him again? What are you doing, Izumi? Run! Izumi turns around when I yell at him. The water's next strike narrowly misses him. The frantic Izumi rushes past me and out of the music room. The hose disappears into the darkness, as if it was pursuing him. Oh, what? What the hell was that? I don't know myself. Let's just save that for later. Now we have... Why do I hear the sound of water dripping? Why is there water in the music room? Well, it was nice knowing you, buddy. The hoses are wrapped around the headmaster's neck as if they're trying to lift him up. This cannot be. Descending from the dark ceiling, hoses have snagged the headmaster by his neck. They're coiled like snakes with murderous intent. If this keeps up, his life's in jeopardy. I need to get rid of these hoses immediately. Alright. Got our very first fight here. There must be a tool I can use inside my bag. Oh, you mean like the knife that we got? But should I do it or choosing a character? During a suspensive act, you must first choose who's going to perform the action. Think carefully before making your decision. I mean, it seems like he's struggling to keep that holes from choking them out, so I think I should probably
よし
use the knife. Not the knuckle duster. I don't think we need a knuckle duster for this one. Pry the gap between the hose. No, we need to cut the hose, man. Alright, here I go. I doubt anyone would be able to keep their cool in this situation.
やってみるか
It's gonna cost us 3. Using the knife, we try to cut the hose, lifting the headmaster. Yeah. I cut the hose bit by bit. I think I can do it. The hose gradually rips apart. Finally breaks apart with a loud crack. I hurriedly sever the other hoses. The moment I finish cutting the last hose, my knife snaps. Well, I'm sorry about that grandfather antique, but at least your life is safe, right? Somehow I've survived. The headmaster has been freed from the hose's binding. Hey, look at that, we survived our very first encounter. Wowee. Can't believe it. It's almost like it's a tutorial you can't lose unless, I mean, do you think you lost if I used a knuckle duster or something? Kinda weird. I can't believe I nearly hanged myself when we were not even in financial trouble. Hey, that'll bring bad luck. I'm glad you weren't injured. My luck's always been good. Let's chase after Izumi now. Oh, well, this place has changed. Yoshiki? Look at the floor. There's a trail of blood. Yeah, what gave it away? Given the amount, this has to be Izumi's blood. The trail leads to the entrance of the old building, where there's a big puddle of blood. The door looks like it's been painted red, with blood smeared all over the handle and windows. Izumi tried to run outside, except the door was locked. Is it still locked now? Putting some strength into the door, I attempt to push it open. Unlike the previous time, the door opens without any resistance at all. There's no traces of blood to be seen outside. Izumi's still in the building. Alright everybody, that's said and done. We're out of time here with this, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little showcase on Dead Mark 2. As I mentioned, there is a Dead Mark 1 before this one, obviously, so it doesn't seem like obviously you need to play that one to possibly play this one, obviously. You probably get a better understanding of what the characters went through before, but obviously there's going to be its own individual story, so... Is it necessary? Probably not, but at the same time, continuity and all that jazz. But so far, not bad. Catch you next time.